What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. So guys, as you can see, the Porsche is looking a bit different, and as time progresses, things will be looking different with this build. And one of the biggest things, if you guys have been following this thing, is that we had the stock wheels on the front, and now I took them off and added the Ferrari wheels, which are a little bit more skinny and narrow for what we need for our drag setup. And I went ahead and shedded some more weight off of this thing. I took out the part where the battery tray was, and I'll get into that soon to show you guys what I did right there. But before, this thing didn't have a drag wing, and I just put something together quite quickly, or could say in a sufficient time, so I could get this content out for you guys. But overall, I was able to come up with this design for a drag wing for this thing, because we could use a little bit more traction around the back and a little bit more stability. So this is what it looks like. Yeah, I think it looks quite aggressive, and it suits the chassis and the shape of the car overall. And my aim for this thing overall is that I'm trying to see if I can get this thing to pass 30 miles per hour. So for those who might not know, this is a stock gearbox, and it is a stock pinion gear, stock diff, stock everything. What I'm trying to do is that I'm trying to use power to weight ratio to keep everything happy inside of the gearbox, because we're running bigger tires, so that might be a little bit more stressful. So one of the things that I did was I took out the battery tray section and I made it a little bit lighter. So what you're seeing the floor, but technically not really, because I have a plastic thing under for better aerodynamics. So the car is a little bit lighter now. I made some, could say, structuring and some fabrication to keep the chassis stiff enough and firm, and I think it definitely has done could say wonders for the car. I haven't really driven it too much really, but I can see the difference when it launches. I do a little bit of a test launch outside, but we're going to test the full potential of this thing soon. But if you're new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, and for those who are not new, we'll see what this thing will do. With the research that I've done, I've noticed that some people have gotten this thing up to 30 miles per hour, nothing beyond that. And this is with a brushless system, and this car also is running a brushless system. So we'll see what happens. And I said 50 likes on the video, and I'll disclose how I got these things to fit. But until then, subscribe, and I'll be doing a speed run with this thing, and also another drag test hit with this thing, because it's really a drag car. So I want to see what it will do on the 66 feet. So we want to see what it will do on the 66 feet, guys. So until then, stay tuned and drop a like.